600,000 people go missing every year. I'm also going to include a DNA sample. Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm actually calling to see if I can get a copy of my dental records. My birthday is... And is that something that I could pick up from you, or do I have to have that faxed? Wow, what a couple of days it has been. First, I want to thank everybody who has gone and watched my Courtney Stauffer missing persons case. Her family actually posted that video on her missing persons Facebook site. The amount of people who have watched that video and have truly showed that they have taken an interest and care about her case is astounding, and I just really appreciate your support. I also appreciate the amount of people who have subscribed to my channel. We are 52 and counting now.
52. I don't know, whatever.
We're 52 and counting, and we are going strong, so thank you so much. I want to encourage you, if you enjoy these types of videos, if you love missing persons, crimes, murders, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join me every week. Now, today's video is going to be slightly different. It is going to be in the same vein, but it is going to be something different than we normally post on this channel. There is a huge trend going on in this community right now, and that is the If I Go Missing folder. This is not an original idea. This was actually first made popular by the Crime Junkie podcast, which I am a subscriber to myself, and I will link them down below. Many people that I have talked to claim that this is just paranoia, but I believe there is a huge difference between being paranoid and being prepared. Paranoia is unrealistic distrust caused by anxiety and is often linked to delusion. Whereas I feel like being prepared in this scenario specifically means that we understand that anybody can go missing, and that unfortunately not everyone we come in contact with is a good person. According to NamUs, which is the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, it's a government-run database that collects information regarding missing persons. 600,000 people go missing every year. 4,400 unidentified bodies are recovered every year, and 1,000 of those people still remain unidentified at the end of the year.
This is unbelievable.
And so this new movement to create these If I Go Missing folders is a very, in my opinion, proactive way that we can address the issues that families face when a loved one goes missing, and it also allows law enforcement to begin the missing persons investigation quicker. If anything ever happens to me, I want my family to be able to have access to all of the necessary information it would take to help find me. My mom actually brought up a very good point, and that is so many kids are heading off to college right now, and my mom and I have a fantastic relationship. I spoke to her literally every single day that I was in college, and I don't even think my mom could tell you, at the time especially, what my day-to-day activities were, where I went to class, where my classrooms were, who I hung out with, my day-to-day activities as far as extracurricular activities after school. I don't think she could give you or paint you a very clear portrait of what that looked like. And imagine the time that investigators could save if all of that information was in one spot, rather than needing to interview all of my friends, all of the students I would have come in contact with. Imagine if all of that was a one-stop shop. So I am going to give you a couple ideas of what you can include in your If I Go Missing folder, and I will let you know what I plan on including in mine. So the first thing I am putting into this folder is the printable information document provided by Crime Junkie, and I will list that down below. It's a link you can click, takes you straight to a PDF file, and you can print it out. It has areas for you to list your average day-to-day activities, your passwords and usernames for your online social media accounts, your bank information. It has places for you to put your fingerprints, and it is just a multi-page document that outlines all of the necessary information investigators would be looking for when they were seeking to find you. I can think of so many ways that this document could be beneficial. For one, it asks you to list your average daily route to work. This alone provides detectives with areas they can look for security footage to verify your whereabouts during an investigation. This document is also important because if you fill it out handwritten, and that is actually what they encourage you to do, it provides a full-blown handwriting sample for investigators. I am also including my dental records, a brief medical history, as well as a list of my prescribed medications. This is crucial in body identification, and though I hate to even think about that, imagine how much these dental records and medical records could expedite that process if needed. I am also including high-resolution headshots as well as images of my tattoo and birthmarks. And while these are important for body identification, they're also important for the public to know what you look like, what identifying marks you actually have, so that way if they do see you and you are unable to ask for help, you're unable to speak, they can identify who you are. Additionally, my hope is that by providing these images, should that time ever come, my family would be able to support one another and work on efforts to find me rather than scrounge my social media for images that they could use for missing persons flyers and news media. The next thing I'm going to include, and I'm sure this is going to elicit mixed comments, but I'm also going to include a DNA sample. And for me, I think what this means is that I'm going to probably take some hair from a hairbrush, put that into a baggie, and include that in the folder. And while this might seem a little extreme, the idea is that if we can give investigators as much information as possible in one spot, it will expedite the investigation. So the less information that the detectives have to search for, the quicker they can put together a timeline of what might have happened to me. The purpose of this folder is to serve as a safety net or a one-stop resource for investigators and family members should something happen to you. So anything you think would be imperative for investigators to understand your behaviors, your habits, or what your day-to-day life looks like, those are the things you want to include in your folder. As far as where to keep this folder, police are encouraging individuals to keep a physical copy located somewhere secure, and they say do not keep a digital copy of this because it does hold so much private information. The folder itself contains so much secure information, it would be so easy for somebody to use this information to steal your identity, and therefore they say it is probably best for you to put it in some sort of safety deposit box or some kind of secure location that only you and a few trusted others know about. The document provided by Crime Junkie actually has a place towards the end of the document for you to list those who are aware of your folder's existence and of its location. So I am so interested to hear your thoughts. Will you be creating your own If I Go Missing folder? And what are your thoughts? Is it just paranoia? Is it being prepared? I want to know what you think. I will keep you up to date on my Instagram. Be sure to follow me. I will link that down below and show you the start to finish of my folder and what that looks like. Of course, I will not be telling you where it is located, but I will keep you posted on how that is going. And I want to thank you so much for watching, so much for supporting me, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys!